And the topics for this class are, we'll be learning the different looping statements, while loop, do while loop, and some example programs to demonstrate them. First, we'll understand what are the looping statements that are present in C language. Looping statements are used to execute a block of code or a piece of code repeatedly until a given condition is satisfied. Having loops in the program, we can reduce the number of lines and can use the same code block by updating it. Right? So loops are very helpful in the C programming. It saves our time, it reduces the file size, and it can do lot more things. So now let's see the various loops that are present in C language. While loop, do while loop, and the for loop. So these are the three and the only three loops that we have in C language. So all three works differently, but once we understand the functioning and structure of the loops, we can use them suitably at anywhere where the program requires it. Right. So first we'll look at how while loop works. While loop executes a set of statements repeatedly until the given condition remains true. Right? Before writing the block of code that will be executed, we'll write the condition. We'll give the condition, and first the compiler checks for the condition, then go and execute the block of code. And the condition will be checked every time, and the code is executed every time until the condition is true. Here the given condition is checked first, and then program control executes the block of code only if the condition evaluates to true. Right? So first we have the word while, that is the keyword which is used for the looping purpose, followed by the condition inside the parenthesis. So it looks similar to if condition. First we write if and condition. So same here, while inside the bracket condition. Alright, followed by a pair of parentheses where you having the one or more executable statements. So first the condition is checked here, and then the execution starts. After compiler finishing the execution, again goes back to the condition, this line, and checks the condition again. If the condition is evaluates to true, then this block is executed one more time. So this happens. So this happens every time when the condition remains true. Right? What if I want to print a message on the output screen 10 times? I would have to write 10 printf statements, right? That takes a lot of time and a big file. To overcome that, I'll be using the loops. Especially in this program, I'll be using the while loop. So let us see how we can achieve the same result. I mean, printing the message 10 times by just using minimal number of lines. So printf statement, this will be printed for 10 times. I'll write just a single printf statement here. I will say hello, welcome to Pro training, and a slash n character at the end. So this is a single printf statement, and now see how we can print this for 10 times. So let's put this inside the while loop. That is, first write the word while and the condition inside here. So that's it. This is how while loop looks like. So while, we'll put a condition here. Let us say we have declared a variable. I'll declare the variable that I'll be using here. A variable a less than or equal to 10. So here I put the condition while a remains less than or equal to 10, execute this statement. So where is a? Let's go and declare the variable a, int a, and I'll initialize the a with the value 1. So now I got 1 in the variable a. Right? So what will happen here when the control comes to this statement at the while? So it checks for this condition. Has a got the value which is lesser than or equal to 10? Yes, 1 is less than or equal to 10, right? So compiler comes inside the loop and execute whatever we have there. So what happens when the next time compiler checks the condition? 1 again, a has got 1 again, right? So it has to increment its value every time. So when a becomes 2, it will print a becomes 3 until a becomes 10. It should go on printing the same statement, right? So I'll add a statement telling incrementing the value of a. So to achieve that, I will use the increment operator. So when a has got 1, I will print the statement, and at the statement a will increment its value by 1. So a becomes 2 and it executes for second time, a becomes 3, it will be printed for third time. Let's check this program. So here it is. We have got the same statement 10 times. So when a is 1, 1 is less than or 10. 1 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, so control will print the statement and increment the value of a by 1 because we have put the incrementation operator with a. So a becomes 2 now. 2 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, print the statement, increase a by 1. So 3, a is now 3, 3 is less than or equal to 10, right? A becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, so 10 is equal to 10, that's okay. And this will be printed. When a becomes 11, 11 is not less than or equal to 10, so control comes to this place, gets ch and stops the execution of the program, right? So whatever we place inside here printed every time when loops iterates. So let's add one more statement. So here I'll print the value of a also, right? So the value of a is equal to %d slash n, comma, I'll put the a here, control F9. So look at your friends, here we are getting the message along with the values stored in a. So I hope you understood this program. So now let's write one more program to print the numbers from 1 to 10. So friends, in this program I'll be printing the numbers up to 10, and I have got the while loop here. While a is less than or equal to 10, let's go and print its value. Printf. Okay, so now I'll just print the value, right? So %d is enough here. Control F. So I have to increment it. So we can increment the a using the increment operator. Otherwise, we will add 1 every time to a and store it in a again, right? So this is equal to incrementation operator. When the value of a is 1, 1 plus 1 is added to a again, that is 2. So every time it will be incremented and the value stores in a again. Control F9. Yes, we have got the values. Okay, that's fine, but let's put it in vertical manner. Control F9. So that's what we have got. Right? So what if I want to print up to 100? I'll just replace this 10 with 100. So it will iterate up to 100. So this loop iterates itself for 100 times. Control F9. So here we have got. So what if I want to print only the even numbers up to 10? So what should I do? So I should limit the loop up to 10. Okay, that's fine. If I run this program, I will get the numbers up to 10. But I want only the even numbers. So how can I get the even numbers? So not a big deal. I will include the if statement inside the loop to check it every time whether it is even or not. So that's it. If if the number uh, that is a mod 2, which gives you the remainder, is equal to 0, if a mod 2, that means remainder after division is equal to 0, the number is even, right? So let us put all this inside the loop. Okay, and I'll bring it back to increment operator. So let us not put this inside the loop, otherwise it will be skipped every time. So let's go and run this again. See, now we have got only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what happened here? The value of a printed only when it is getting divided by 2 and producing 0 as remainder, right? First time when a has got value 1, 1 mod 2 not equals to 0, a will not be printed and a will be incremented to 2, 2 mod 2 is less than or equal to 10, yes, 2 mod 2 is equal to 0, then we'll get a, the value of a. When a is 3, it not be printed. When a is 4, it will be printed. When a is 5, it will not be printed. So it happens like that. So if we want only the odd numbers, let us change this to not equal to. Control F9. So we have got only the odd numbers, right? So like this we can print up to 30, 40, 50. So at whatever number we want. So this is how we can achieve the result. And now we'll understand how do while loop works. Do while loop also executes a set of statements repeatedly until the given condition remains true. But here the condition is checked at the end. Program control executes the block of code first and then checks the given condition. If condition evaluates to true, loop iterates again. That means first the block of code is executed, then the condition is checked. So here it is how it looks. So first we'll put the keyword do followed by the block of code which is executed for sure at least once, and then the condition is checked at the end. If condition is true, then the compiler again executes for it one more time and goes back to the condition and checks for the condition again. If condition is true, the iteration repeats, the execution repeats. Once the condition gets failed, the compiler will move on to the next statement. So friends, in this program I'll be demonstrating how we can make use of do while. Here I've got the same program where we use the while loop to print a single statement. Okay, so I'll just modify how we can change the while loop to do while. So you people will understand how while works and how do while works. So I will just bring this while statement down the loop. Cut, and I'll place this below here. Shift insert, right? So just put the do keyword here. So that's it. This is do while. So let's save as this as do while in the bin folder. Do while.c. Yeah. So how it works? Let's go and run this program. Control F9. Okay, so we missed the semicolon here. So don't ever miss the semicolon after the while condition, right? Control F9. Yeah, we have got the same result using the do while. So what happened here? So when a is 1, we printed successfully and a incremented to 2. 2 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, will printed. So every time when a is 3, okay, a is 4, okay, okay, okay. So it is printed every time when the value is true. So the difference is first it will execute the set of statements and it go and check for the condition, right? Even when the condition false, it will be printed for once at least, right? Let's say a is equal to 1. Now assume now, so a has got value 1. If I tell while a is less than or equal to less than 1, okay, if a is less than 1, then continue this loop. A is equal to 1. A is not actually less than 1, right? So a is equal to 1, so it will not check the condition first. First it will execute the loop, increment a, then go and check the value. So now a has got 2. 2 is less than 1? No, right? So though 2 is not less than 1, we already got the statement printed once. Let's go and try that. Control F9. Here we got the statement at least for once. though the condition is false, it is never be true at all. It will never be true at all. Still we got this statement executed. So that is how we can make use of do while. So do while checks the condition after the loop being executed, right? So we can replace any while loop with the do while loop. So this is a simple demonstration. We will cover more and more programs in the practical part.